Okay, so we have the oral cavity, and then teeth are here and here. And then we have the tongue, the papilla on the side of the tongue. And then we have the hard palate, which is up here, and the soft palate is underneath right here. Then we'll move into the chest cavity, the thoracic cavity, really quickly. And our esophagus is right behind the trachea. I tried to pull it to the side best I could. You can see it running down here. And moving into the abdominal cavity, we're going to first take a look at the visceral peritoneum. It would be the side that touches the organs, the abdominal organs, which is this side. So now we're gonna look at the parietal peritoneum, and that's on the outside. So that's this right here, the side that does not touch the organs. So it just said to remove the peritoneum carefully to uncover the aorta. I do believe that it's completely off, and the aorta, if you can kind of see with my fingers in here, starts right here and it runs up. It's kind of cut from the last time, from the last dissection that I did, and it runs up into the, up caudally towards the head. Okay, and then the superior mesenteric artery and the inferior mesenteric artery hook onto the intestines and rectum, and it says that they could be difficult to find. So whenever I did some moving around with the organs here, I could find that one of them is connected right about here, if you can see that, right here, and then the other is right here. If you can kind of see that big blue area, that's where our mesenteric arteries are. Next, I'm going to show you the stomach. So that is the big sac right here. That's the stomach. And then the esophageal sphincter would be located right about here, where you can see that I'm pointing. Next, we have the pyloric sphincter, which is on the bottom side of the stomach, and that would be located right here. That's the area in which the stomach contents drain into the small intestine, which is this area, which I've kind of messed up with my fingers through my dissection prior to taking the video, but all of these are the small intestine. The cecum is found over on this side. So we have the spiral colon is next, and that's located just in this area. I know it's difficult to see, I do apologize for that because of me moving everything around. And then we have the rectum and the anus. So the rectum is found right here. This is the large intestine, kind of runs around right here, connects to the small intestine. So the rectum, and then the anus, actually, here's the rectum following it down, empties into the posterior side of the pig. You can see right here. I know it may be difficult to see. So now we're gonna move on to the spleen. The spleen is actually this flattened organ here. It's next to the stomach. It's kind of long. It runs right like that. There's the spleen. And then we have the liver, of course. And the liver is this big organ. It's huge compared to the rest of them, in my opinion. And underneath of it, we have this little green sac here, and that's our gallbladder. It does seem like it's kind of flattened, so it was a little bit difficult to see at first. And then the gallbladder flows into the cystic duct and the common hepatic duct. So that's right here. And they join together to create this common bile duct right here. So now we're gonna move that empties into the duodenum, and that's this part of the intestines right here, the duodenum. It's kind of posterior in this pig, and the duct goes down there. And then next we have the pancreas. The pancreas I thought was a little difficult to find at first, but then I realized what I was looking at. And the pancreas is this organ right here. It kind of stretches behind the stomach. And I wasn't exactly sure what I was looking at first until I kind of removed a little bit of it. Okay, and that's all that I have found in the digestive system portion of this lab.